Be me. 24 years old, working at a call center, doing tech support for people who don't know how to restart their computers. Dating this girl Emma for about 9 months now. Met her at a friend's birthday party. She was the designated driver, and I respected that immediately. Emma's great, really sweet, works as a veterinary assistant, so she's always covered in dog hair and smells like antiseptic. We have this comfortable relationship, nothing too crazy, just nice and easy. She lives with 2 roommates in an apartment downtown. I have my own studio across town. We see each other maybe 4 times a week, sleep over on weekends, normal couple stuff. Everything's going smooth until one random Wednesday night. We're lying in bed after watching some Netflix documentary about ocean creatures. Emma's playing with my hair, I'm half asleep, life is peaceful. Then she hits me with it. Can I ask you something and you promise to be completely honest? Alarm bells should have gone off right there, but I'm an idiot, so I say, yeah, of course, what's up? She sits up, looks at me with those big brown eyes. Do you think I'm pretty? Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, this is clearly a trap, but my tired brain doesn't process it fast enough. Of course I think you're pretty. I'm dating you, aren't I? But compared to other girls, where would you rank me? Abort mission, abort mission. Emma, I don't rank people, that's weird. I know, but be honest, am I like a 7, an 8? You said you'd be honest. She's looking at me with this vulnerable expression. My dumbass decides honesty is the best policy. I mean, you're like a solid 7, maybe 7.5 on a good day, but that's not a bad thing. 7 is above average. The silence that follows is deafening. Emma's face goes through about 17 different emotions in 3 seconds. A 7? You think I'm a 7? I mean, yeah, you're cute and pretty, but you wanted honesty. Most people are 5s and 6s. 7 is good. Who's higher than a 7? Oh no. What? If I'm a 7, who's an 8 or 9 in your mind? I should have lied, should have backtracked, should have done anything else. But no, I double down like an absolute moron. I mean, celebrities, obviously, Margot Robbie is a 10, Emma Stone is probably a 9, that girl who plays Wonder Woman is a 9.5. Emma's getting visibly upset now. What about people we actually know? Why are we doing this? Because you said I'm a 7, and I want to know who you think is prettier than me. My brain is screaming at me to shut up, but my mouth keeps moving. I mean, your roommate Jessica is probably an 8, maybe 8.5. She's got that whole model thing going on. Emma stands up from the bed. You think my roommate is hotter than me? You asked me to be honest. You literally said be honest. I didn't think you'd say my roommate. She's pacing now, running her hands through her hair. What about Sarah? From your work? The one you're always talking about? Sarah's the girl who sits in the cubicle next to mine. We chat during breaks. I mean, Sarah's pretty attractive. Probably an 8. She takes care of herself and dresses nice. The unbelievable. Emma's throwing on her clothes now, grabbing her stuff. Where are you going? It's almost midnight. I'm going home. I'm not staying here with someone who thinks I'm average. 7 isn't average. 7 is above average. Do you even hear yourself? You just told me my roommate and your coworker are both hotter than me. You specifically asked me to be honest. There's being honest and there's being a complete ass. She storms out, slams my apartment door so hard my neighbor bangs on the wall. I'm sitting there in my boxers wondering what the hell just happened. Try texting her. Emma, I'm sorry, I was just being honest like you asked. She responds, don't talk to me right now. Well, crap. Spend the next hour Googling, girlfriend asked to be honest, what do I do? That's gonna help. Reddit tells me I'm an idiot, which I already knew. Try to sleep, can't, just lying there replaying the conversation. Maybe I could have been more tactful, but she did ask for honesty. Morning comes, no text from Emma. I message her. Can we talk about last night? 3 hours later, I need some space to think. That's never a good sign. Go to work feeling like garbage, Sarah notices immediately. You look terrible, rough night? My girlfriend asked me to rate her attractiveness, and I was honest about it, Sarah winces. Oh man, you didn't actually answer that, did you? She said be honest. Dude, when a girl asks that, you say she's the most beautiful person you've ever seen. You don't give her an actual numerical rating. But that would be lying. It's called being in a relationship. Sometimes you lie to protect feelings. Great. Now I'm getting relationship advice at work. My supervisor walks by. Less talking, more working, please. Sarah whispers, what did you rate her? 7. Out of what? 10. Sarah looks horrified. And what did you rate me when she asked about other girls? Oh no, I didn't tell her that part yet. She asked about you specifically, and I said you were an 8. Sarah's eyes go wide. You told your girlfriend I'm hotter than her? She asked me to be honest. Stop saying that. Honesty isn't always the best policy. She rolls her chair away from me like I have the plague. Great. Now work is awkward too. 3 days pass with minimal contact from Emma. She responds to texts with one-word answers. How was your day? Fine. Want to get dinner? Busy. Can we please talk? Later. I'm starting to think I really messed up here. Finally, on Saturday, she agrees to meet me at a coffee shop. I get there early, practice my apology in my head. She shows up looking tired, sits down across from me. So, I'm really sorry about the other night. I shouldn't have been so blunt. You're sorry for being blunt or sorry for thinking I'm average looking? You're not average looking. 7 is above average. I literally said that. Do you know how it feels to hear your boyfriend say your roommate is hotter than you? Probably not great. Not great? It's awful. I have to live with Jessica, and now every time I see her, I'm going to think about how my boyfriend rates her higher than me. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this. Look, attractiveness is subjective anyway. The whole rating system is stupid. I shouldn't have engaged with it at all. But you did engage with it, and you were very detailed about where everyone ranks. She's right. I was weirdly specific about it. I was tired and not thinking clearly. If you ask me now, I'd say you're a 10. But you don't actually think that. You're just saying it because you have to. This is a no-win situation. Emma, I'm attracted to you. I'm dating you. The number doesn't matter. It matters to me. You think I'm a 7, which means you settled for me. I didn't settle. 7 is good. Stop saying 7 is good. If someone offered you $7 for something worth 10, would you think that's good? That's actually a fair point, but I don't say that. I don't know how to fix this. Neither do I. We sit in uncomfortable silence while people around us have normal coffee shop conversations. Finally, Emma speaks. I think we need to take a break. Here we go. A break? Because of a stupid rating system? Because you don't see me the way I want to be seen? I don't want to be with someone who thinks I'm average. For the last time, 7 is not average. Whatever, I can't do this right now. She gets up to leave. Emma, wait. What? Can we at least try to work through this? She thinks about it for a second. Do you genuinely think I'm beautiful? This is my chance to fix everything. Yes, I genuinely think you're beautiful. More beautiful than Jessica? Oh, come on. I hesitate for just a second too long. That's what I thought. She leaves. I'm sitting there with 2 untouched coffees. The barista comes over. Is she coming back for that? No. Rough breakup? I rated her a 7 out of 10 when she asked me to be honest. The barista, this older lady, probably in her 50s, shakes her head. Honey, rule number 1 of relationships. When they ask if they look fat, you say no. When they ask if you think they're pretty, you say they're the most gorgeous person alive. Even if it's not true? Especially if it's not true. Everyone's a relationship expert after the fact. Spend the rest of the weekend feeling sorry for myself. Emma posts a cryptic Instagram story, know your worth. Her friends are commenting supportive stuff. Jessica, the roommate, comments, you're a 10 queen. Great. Now the roommate knows about this. My buddy Marcus texts me. Heard you told Emma she's a 7. That's brutal, man. She asked me to be honest. Yeah, but come on, dude. You lie about that stuff. Why didn't anyone tell me this before the conversation? Another week passes. Emma's still giving me the cold shoulder. I see her at the grocery store by complete accident. She's with Jessica, of course. They see me. Jessica gives me a dirty look. Emma tries to avoid eye contact. I walk over anyway because I'm a glutton for punishment. Hey, Emma. Hey, Jessica. Jessica responds, oh, look, it's the ratings guy. Jessica, can you not? Can I not? You told my friend she's average. Emma's looking at the floor, clearly uncomfortable. I didn't say average. I said 7, which is above average. Jessica laughs, not in a friendly way. You also said I'm an 8.5, which is super weird and inappropriate. Emma asked. I was answering her question honestly. Emma finally looks at me. Can you stop telling people I asked? You're making it sound like it's my fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying you asked for honesty and I gave it. You gave me brutal honesty that I didn't need. Jessica jumps in again. Dude, even if Emma's not a 10 in your eyes, you lie. You say she's perfect and beautiful and the only girl in the world. But that's dishonest. It's called being a decent boyfriend. They both walk away, leaving me standing in the cereal aisle looking stupid. An old man pushing a cart stops next to me. Women don't want honesty, son. They want reassurance. Why does everyone keep telling me this now? He pats my shoulder and moves along. I buy frozen pizzas and energy drinks, go home, play video games until 3 a.m. Next day at work, Sarah's still being weird around me. Are you ever going to talk to me normally again? You made it weird by rating me. Now I'm hyper aware of how I look around you. I was just answering Emma's question. Stop using that as an excuse. Take some responsibility. She's right, but I don't want to admit it. Our supervisor calls me into his office. Oh crap, what now? I've been hearing some complaints about inappropriate conversations in the workplace. Is this about the rating thing? The what? Nothing. What complaints? Sarah mentioned you made comments about her physical appearance that made her uncomfortable. This is spiraling into disaster territory. My girlfriend asked me about Sarah and I answered honestly. I didn't say anything inappropriate to Sarah directly. My supervisor looks confused. Why was your girlfriend asking about Sarah? I explained the whole situation. He's looking at me like I'm the dumbest person alive. So let me get this straight. Your girlfriend asked you to rate her attractiveness. You gave her a 7, then told her that Sarah was an 8? When you say it like that, it sounds bad. Because it is bad. Sarah feels uncomfortable now, and I need you to apologize to her. For what? For having an opinion? For sharing that opinion inappropriately. I apologized to Sarah after the meeting. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable. That wasn't my intention. Just don't talk about people's appearances at work, okay? Deal. Things are awkward for weeks. Emma still won't talk to me, like actually blocked my number. I can see she's active on social media though, posting pictures with friends, living her best life. Jessica's in most of the photos, and I notice Emma's been dressing differently. More makeup, nicer clothes, like she's trying to prove something. One of her posts gets a bunch of comments from guys I don't recognize. Stunning. Beautiful. Easy 10-10. Oh, so when random internet dudes say it, it's fine. I'm not bitter though, definitely not bitter. Month passes, I'm starting to accept this relationship is dead. Then Marcus invites me to a house party. Come on, man, you've been moping for weeks. You need to get out. I don't know, I'm not really in a party mood. Emma's not going to be there if that's what you're worried about. That makes it easier. I agree to go. Show up to the party, typical college-age crowd. Cheap beer, loud music, people standing around awkwardly. I'm talking to Marcus when I see someone familiar. It's Jessica, which means Emma's probably here too. I thought you said Emma wasn't coming. I said probably, I didn't know for sure. Great, just great. I see Emma across the room. She's talking to some tall guy, laughing at something he said. She looks happy, probably happier than she was with me. I should leave, but Marcus convinces me to stay. Don't let her chase you away, just have fun. I grab a beer, try to blend into conversations. About an hour in, Emma approaches me. I didn't know you'd be here. Yeah, Marcus invited me. I can leave if it's weird. No, it's fine, we're both adults. Awkward silence while music plays in the background. So how have you been? She asks. Fine, work is work, nothing exciting. You? Good, really good actually. I've been going out more, meeting new people. That's great. More awkward silence. That guy you were talking to earlier, is he your new boyfriend? Why did I ask that? Maybe. We've been on a few dates. His name is Kevin. He's really sweet. Cool, good for you. What about you, seeing anyone? Nah, I've been focusing on myself and stuff. Lie, I've been eating frozen pizza and playing Call of Duty. Emma nods, fidgets with her cup. Look, I know things ended badly between us. Yeah, that was my fault. I should have been more sensitive. You should have, but I also probably shouldn't have put you on the spot like that. Is this an apology? It feels like maybe an apology. I genuinely am sorry, Emma. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I know, I was just in a weird headspace that night. My coworker had made a comment earlier that day about Jessica being pretty, and it got in my head. So you asked me about it to confirm or deny? I guess? I don't know. I wanted reassurance and you gave me a numerical rating instead. Yeah, that was dumb of me. We both laugh a little. Tension eases slightly. For what it's worth, I do think you're beautiful, Emma. As a 7, though, can we please move past the number? She smiles, actually smiles. I'm working on my self-esteem. Therapist says I rely too much on external validation. That's good. Therapy's good. Yeah, she also said you were kind of an ass for the rating thing. We both laugh again. Kevin, the new guy, walks over. Hey, babe, ready to go? Babe, they're at the babe stage already. Yeah, one sec. She turns back to me. It was good seeing you. Take care of yourself, okay? You too, Emma. They leave together. I watch them go. Marcus appears next to me. You good? Yeah, I'm good. It's whatever. She's moved on. Life goes on. For what it's worth, man, I think you dodged a bullet. She's way too insecure. Don't be mean. She's working on it. Rest of the party is fine. I talk to some people, have a few more beers. Jessica corners me near the bathroom. So you talked to Emma? Yeah, we're good. No drama. Good, because she's been really happy lately and I don't want you messing that up. I'm not trying to mess anything up, Jessica. Just making sure. Also, for the record, that whole rating thing was messed up. I'm aware. Everyone has made that very clear. She walks away, leaving me wondering why I even came to this party. A few weeks later, I'm at Target, buying random crap when I run into Emma again. Universe really wants us to keep having awkward encounters. Hey, we have to stop meeting like this, she jokes. Right? Maybe the universe is trying to tell us something. Or we just both shop at Target. We walk around together, ended up in the home goods section. So how's Kevin? We broke up actually, like last week. Oh crap, I'm sorry. Don't be. It wasn't meant to be. He was nice, but boring, like really boring. Made you seem exciting by comparison. Wow, thanks, I think. She laughs, picking up random throw pillows. I'm just playing. But seriously, he had no personality. Every conversation was like pulling teeth. That sucks. Yeah, anyway, I'm just focusing on myself now. No dating, just working on being comfortable being alone. That's mature of you. We continue shopping, talking about random stuff, work and TV shows, and nothing important. It feels almost like old times, comfortable and easy. You know what's funny? She says while we're in the checkout line. What? I spent so much time being upset about the rating thing, but looking back it was so stupid. Like, who cares about arbitrary numbers? I mean, you did at the time? I know, but my therapist helped me realize I was projecting my insecurities onto you. That's very self-aware. I'm growing as a person. We pay for our stuff, walk out together. So this was nice running into you, she says. Yeah, it was. Maybe we can actually be friends now? Maybe. Let me think about it. I'll text you. She actually does text me, 3 days later. Want to grab coffee as friends? I agree, because what's the worst that could happen? We meet at the same coffee shop where we had the breakup talk. This feels very full circle, I mention. Right? But with better energy this time. We talk for 2 hours, catching up on everything. She tells me about work drama. I tell her about my promotion at the call center. You got promoted? That's amazing. Thanks. It's not much, but more money is more money. No, seriously, good for you. I'm proud of you. It feels weird but nice having Emma back in my life as a friend. We start hanging out occasionally, always as friends. Nothing romantic. One day she asked me something while we're watching a movie at her place. Can I ask you something? Is this going to be another trap question? She laughs. No, I promise. I was just wondering, do you actually think Jessica is prettier than me? Oh God, not this again. Emma, we moved past this. I know, I'm just curious. I'm not upset about it anymore. I genuinely want to know. I think carefully about my answer this time. Honestly, Jessica's conventionally attractive, but I was always more attracted to you. You have this energy about you that's just more appealing to me. Even though she's an 8.5 and I'm a 7. Can we please retire the number system? Fine, but thank you for saying that. We keep watching the movie. Everything's chill. Month later, Emma starts dating someone new. Guy named Alex who works in finance. She's actually happy. Posts about him all the time, seems healthy. I'm genuinely happy for her. I start dating too, a girl named Michelle who I met through a dating app. She's cool, into horror movies and cooking. Doesn't ask me to rate her attractiveness. We're taking it slow, just seeing where it goes. Emma and I stay friends, text occasionally, hang out in group settings. It's nice having her as a friend without all the relationship pressure. 6 months after our breakup, we're at Marcus's birthday party together. Emma's there with Alex. I'm there with Michelle. We all end up talking. It's not even awkward. So you're the infamous ex? Alex jokes. Guilty. Nice to meet you, man. Emma's told me about the rating incident. That's legendary bad decision-making. Everyone laughs, including Emma. In my defense, she did ask me to be honest. And I learned to never ask questions I don't want answered, Emma adds. Michelle looks confused. What rating incident? Emma tells the whole story, making it funny instead of painful. So basically, he told me I'm a 7, my roommate's an 8.5, and his coworker's an 8. Everyone's laughing now. Dude, that's brutal, Alex says, but he's smiling. I know I was an idiot. Michelle turns to me. If I ask you that question, what would you say? Everyone goes quiet, watching to see what I do. I'd say you're a solid doesn't matter because I like you for your personality. Good answer, Emma says, raising her beer. Everyone laughs again. The tension breaks. Rest of the party is fun, no drama, just people hanging out. On the drive home with Michelle, she brings it up. So that was your ex. She seems cool. Yeah, we're good now. Took a while to get there, though. And you really told her she was a 7? In my defense, she asked for complete honesty. Yeah, but come on. You know that's a trap question. Everyone tells me that now, Michelle laughs. Well, for future reference, if I ever ask you that, lie to me. Noted. We get back to her place, order pizza, watch The Conjuring. Life is pretty good, honestly. Learned my lesson about brutal honesty. Another year passes, Emma gets engaged to Alex. I get invited to the engagement party, bring Michelle. Emma looks genuinely happy, glowing even. She pulls me aside at one point during the party. I want to thank you. For what? For being honest with me back then. It hurt at the time, but it made me realize I needed to work on myself. I don't know if I'd go that far. I was pretty insensitive about it. You were, but it pushed me to therapy, which led to me actually dealing with my insecurity issues. Well then, you're welcome, I guess. She hugs me. We're good, right? Actually good? Yeah, Emma, we're actually good. She goes back to Alex, I go back to Michelle. What was that about? Michelle asks. Just closure stuff, nothing important. We dance, drink champagne, celebrate with everyone else. Driving home that night, Michelle asks, do you ever regret how things ended with Emma? Honestly, no, we weren't right for each other. We're better as friends. Good answer. I'm learning. Months continue passing. Life moves forward. Michelle and I get more serious, talk about moving in together. Emma gets married to Alex, has a beautiful wedding. I attend with Michelle. During the reception, Emma and I have another moment. Thank you for coming. Of course, I'm happy for you. You know what's funny? I used to think you were my forever person. And now? Now I realize you were my learning person. You taught me what I needed to work on. That's a nice way to put it. What about you? You and Michelle seem solid. Yeah, we are. She's great. Doesn't ask trap questions. Emma laughs. Smart woman. We hug. She goes back to her wedding. I go back to Michelle. You two have a nice friendship, Michelle observes. Yeah, took us a while to get here, but it's good. Think we could be friends if we broke up? Let's not break up and we won't have to find out. Deal. More time passes. Emma has a baby. Post pictures of her daughter. I send congrats. She thanks me. Michelle and I get engaged. Emma congratulates us. Life is weird how it works out sometimes. The girl I rated a 7 is now happily married with a kid. I'm engaged to someone who appreciates that I learned from my mistakes. We all moved on and grew up. Occasionally I think about that night Emma asked me to be honest. Wonder what would have happened if I had just lied and said she was a 10. Probably would have saved us both some heartache. But then again, maybe we both needed that heartache to grow. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it and I should have kept my mouth shut. Either way, it's all in the past now. Emma's happy, I'm happy, everyone learned something. The lesson being, when someone asks you to be brutally honest, maybe don't be. Or at least be gentle about it. Years later, I'm at a barbecue at Marcus's place. Emma and Alex are there with their daughter. Michelle and I bring our dog. We're all just hanging out, grilling burgers, watching the kids play. Alex comes up to me while we're manning the grill. Hey man, can I ask you something? Sure. Emma wants to know if I think her sister is attractive, and I don't know how to answer. I burst out laughing. Dude, you lie. You say no one is as attractive as her. Even if her sister is objectively very pretty? Especially then. Trust me, I learned this the hard way. Emma walks over. What are you two talking about? Nothing, we both say at the same time. She rolls her eyes. You told him about the rating thing, didn't you? He needs to learn from my mistakes. I can't believe that story is still circulating. It's a cautionary tale, Alex adds. We all laugh. Emma shakes her head. For the record, I think I'm a solid 8 now. Therapy did wonders. You're definitely an 8, Alex says quickly. Good save, honey. Michelle joins us with drinks. What are we laughing about? The infamous 7 incident. Oh my God, that story is legendary. Can we please talk about something else? I beg. No, I think we should put it on your tombstone, Marcus yells from across the yard. Everyone's laughing. I'm shaking my head. But honestly, I don't mind the teasing. It's become this funny story instead of a painful memory. We all moved past it, grew from it, became better people. The sun's setting. Everyone's having a good time. Michelle squeezes my hand. You know I love you, right? Yeah, I love you too. Even though you're an idiot sometimes? Especially because I'm an idiot sometimes. She kisses me. Everyone makes gagging noises. This is life now, surrounded by good people, good food, good memories. Even the painful ones that taught us lessons. Emma's daughter runs up to me. Uncle Anon, will you push me on the swing? Of course, kiddo. I spend the next 20 minutes pushing a 4-year-old on a swing set. Emma watches, smiling. You're good with kids. Thanks. Kids are easy. They don't ask complicated questions. Yet, we both laugh. Seriously though, thank you for being cool about everything. A lot of exes can't be friends. We're not a lot of exes, we're us. That's very philosophical. I have my moments. Alex calls Emma over. She leaves me with her daughter. The kid asks, Are you and mommy friends? Yeah, we are. Were you boyfriend and girlfriend before? Long time ago, yeah. Why did you break up? Oh crap, how do I explain this to a 4-year-old? Sometimes people are better as friends than boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh, okay. Can you push me higher? Kids are great. They accept simple explanations. Party continues into the evening. Eventually people start leaving. Michelle and I help clean up, say our goodbyes. Emma hugs us both. Thanks for coming. Thanks for inviting us. Same time next month? We'll be there. Drive home with Michelle, windows down, music playing. You know what I realized tonight? She says. What's that? That your relationship with Emma is actually really healthy. Not everyone can be friends with their ex. Yeah, it took work though, lots of awkward conversations and growth. Well, I'm glad you're friends. She seems like good people. She is, we just weren't right for each other romantically. But you are right for me. Damn right I am. We get home, let the dog out, settle in for the night. Scroll through my phone, see Emma posted pictures from today. There's one of all of us together, big group photo. Caption reads, Grateful for good friends and second chances. I like it. Comment something generic like, Great day. Put my phone away. Curl up with Michelle on the couch. We watch some random show, half paying attention. Hey, Michelle says during a commercial. Yeah? If I ask you to rate me, what would you say? My heart stops. I would say that's a trap question and I'm not falling for it. She laughs. Good, you learned. Took me long enough. We go back to watching TV. Everything feels right. A few months later, I'm at work when Sarah messages me on Slack. Hey, remember when you rated me an 8 and it made everything weird? How could I forget HR got involved? Well, my boyfriend just did the same thing to me, and now I understand why you answered honestly. Oh no, what happened? I asked him if he thought I was pretty, and he said I was pretty for my age. I actually laugh out loud at my desk. That's somehow worse than what I said. Right? Like, what does that even mean? It means he's an idiot. Welcome to the club. We actually become better friends after that, bonding over our mutual foot-and-mouth disease. She breaks up with that boyfriend 2 weeks later. I'm never asking that question again, she declares during lunch break. Good policy, I support that decision. Men are idiots. Hey, I'm sitting right here. You're Exhibit A. Can't argue with that logic. Time keeps moving forward. Michelle and I set a wedding date. Emma offers to help with planning since she just went through it. I know some good vendors, and I can tell you who to avoid. That would actually be really helpful, thanks. We meet up for coffee. She brings a whole binder of wedding stuff. I may have gotten a little obsessive about wedding planning. A little? She shows me everything. Photographers, florists, caterers, venues. This is actually super useful. You're a lifesaver. Happy to help. Plus, it's kind of fun reliving it without the stress. We spend 2 hours going through options. So have you thought about who's going to be in your wedding party? Marcus is my best man, obviously, and a couple guys from college. That's nice. Alex had his brother and some friends. Yeah, keeping it simple, Michelle's doing the same thing. Emma hesitates for a second. This might be weird to ask, but would you and Michelle want to come to our daughter's birthday party next month? That's not weird at all. We'd love to come. Great. Fair warning though, it's princess themed and there will be so many kids. I can handle that. The birthday party is actually really fun. Michelle and I bring a nice gift. Emma's daughter loves it, gives us both huge hugs. She's so sweet, Michelle says. Yeah, Emma and Alex are doing a great job with her. We play party games with a bunch of 4-year-olds, eat cake, take silly photos. At one point, Emma's mom pulls me aside. "You're the ex-boyfriend, right?" "Oh, here we go." "Yes, ma'am, that's me." "Emma's told me about you. I just wanted to say thank you for being so mature about everything." "Oh, well, thank you. Emma and I are good friends now." "I can see that. Not many young people can manage that these days. Everyone's so dramatic." "We had our dramatic phase, but we grew out of it." She pats my arm. "Well, you seem like a good man. Your fiancé is lucky." "I'm the lucky one, honestly." Michelle and I leave the party with a bunch of leftover cake. "Emma's family is really nice," she observes. "Yeah, they're good people." "Her mom gave you the ex-boyfriend evaluation, didn't she?" "How did you know?" "I saw her corner you. She had that look." "What look?" "The let me see if this person is crazy look." We both laugh. Wedding planning continues. Emma helps connect us with vendors. She even comes to a cake tasting with us. "Three's not weird, right?" she asks. "Not at all. We need another opinion," Michelle says. We try like 15 different cakes. "I can't believe people get paid to do this," Emma says after the 8th sample. "Right? Dream job," I add. Michelle's taking notes on each one like it's a science experiment. The vanilla with raspberry filling is superior. "I like the chocolate with caramel," I argue. "Let's get both, do half and half," Emma suggests. We end up doing that, problem solved. On the way out, Emma gets a call. It's Alex. "Hey babe, what's up?" "Yeah, I'm still with them, we just finished." "Okay, I'll grab it on the way home, love you too." She hangs up. "Sorry, Alex needs me to pick up diapers. Parenting is glamorous." "I can imagine," Michelle says. "You two thinking about kids?" Michelle and I look at each other. "Eventually, yeah," Michelle answers. "It's exhausting but amazing. Highly recommend." We say goodbye. Emma heads to Target. We head home. "I really like Emma," Michelle says in the car. "Yeah, she's pretty great." "It's cool that you guys can be friends. Not everyone can do that." We put in the work, lots of uncomfortable conversations and boundaries. Well, it paid off. My wedding day arrives. 6 months later. Everything goes smoothly. Michelle looks absolutely stunning. During the reception, I'm making rounds, thanking people for coming. Emma and Alex are at a table with some other friends. "Congratulations, man," Alex says, shaking my hand. Thanks for coming." "Wouldn't miss it," Emma adds, hugging me. "You look really happy." "I am. Michelle's incredible." "She really is. You did good." We chat for a bit before I have to move on to other guests. Later that night, during the dancing portion, Emma and Michelle end up talking. I see them laughing about something. Marcus comes up next to me. "Dude, your wife and your ex-girlfriend are becoming best friends. That's wild." "Is it though? They're both cool people." "I guess it's just unusual." "Unusual doesn't mean bad." The DJ plays some throwback song. Everyone rushes to the dance floor. I grab Michelle. We dance like idiots. Emma and Alex are nearby, also dancing like idiots. At one point, we're all in a circle doing terrible dance moves. "This is the best wedding," someone yells. Everyone cheers. The party continues. Around midnight, things are winding down. Michelle and I are saying final goodbyes. Emma gives us both hugs. "Have an amazing honeymoon." "We will. Thanks again for all your help with planning." "Anytime. You guys are going to have such a great marriage." We leave for our honeymoon the next day, 2 weeks in Japan. It's incredible. We eat amazing food, see beautiful temples, buy too much stuff. Emma texts occasionally asking how it's going. I send pictures. She sends back enthusiastic responses. "That ramen looks amazing." I'm so jealous. I want to go to Japan. Michelle sees the text. "Emma's fun. We should all hang out more when we get back." Yeah, I think she'd like that. We get back home, jet-lagged and happy. Life settles into a new normal. Married life is good. We have Emma and Alex over for dinner one night. I attempt to cook something fancy. It's mediocre at best. "This is really good," Emma lies politely. "You don't have to be nice. I know it's not great." "Okay, it's a little dry, but the effort is there." Everyone laughs. We order pizza instead. While we're eating, Emma brings something up. "So, I was thinking this might sound crazy, but hear me out." "Oh no, what?" "What if we all went on a vacation together, like a couple's trip?" Michelle and I exchange looks. "That could be fun," Michelle says. "Yeah, where were you thinking?" I ask. "Maybe a beach somewhere? We could rent a house, split the cost." Alex jumps in. "I've been saying we need a vacation. This could work." We actually plan it, book a beach house in North Carolina for a long weekend. The trip is surprisingly not awkward at all. We spend days on the beach, nights playing board games and drinking wine. Emma's daughter is with her grandparents, so it's just us adults. One night, we're all a little drunk playing Cards Against Humanity. I can't believe we're all friends, Emma says randomly. Why? We're all cool people, Alex responds. No, I mean, Anon and I dated, broke up kind of badly, and now we're on vacation together. The 7 incident, Michelle says, laughing. We're never going to let that go, are we? I groan. Nope, everyone says in unison. Emma leans back in her chair. You know what, though? That whole thing really did help me grow. How so? Michelle asks. It made me realize I was basing my self-worth on what other people thought. I needed to hear something harsh to wake me up. So you're saying I did you a favor? I joke. I'm saying you were an ass, but it worked out. We all laugh, keep playing cards. Later that night, after Alex and Emma go to bed, Michelle and I are on the back porch. This was a good idea, she says. Yeah, I was worried it would be weird, but it's been great. I think it's because everyone's genuinely moved on. There's no lingering feelings or weirdness. True, Emma's happy with Alex, I'm happy with you, everything's where it should be. We sit there listening to the ocean, drinking the last of the wine. Can I tell you something? Michelle asks. Of course. When we first started dating and you told me about Emma, I was worried. About what? That you weren't over her. That you'd compare me to her or want her back. Really? I never gave you any reason to think that, did I? No, but it's just natural to worry. But seeing you two together now, I'm not worried at all. Good, because you're stuck with me. Lucky me. We kiss, go inside, pass out in our room. The rest of the vacation is amazing. We make tons of memories. On the last day, we're packing up to leave. Emma's helping Michelle load the car while Alex and I clean the kitchen. Your wife is awesome, man, he says. Thanks. Emma's pretty great too. I know this whole situation is unconventional, but I'm glad we're all friends. Same here, makes life easier. Emma talks about you sometimes, always positive stuff. Yeah, that's good to hear. She says you were exactly what she needed at that time in her life, even though it didn't work out. That's a nice way to put it. We finish cleaning, join the girls outside. Ready to head back to reality? Emma asks. Unfortunately, yes, Michelle answers. We all hug goodbye, promise to do this again next year. The drive home is quiet, both of us processing the weekend. I had a really good time, Michelle says. Me too. Emma and Alex are fun to travel with. Should we invite them to game night next week? Yeah, let's do it. Our friend group naturally expands to include Emma and Alex. Game nights become a regular thing, occasionally dinner parties. It's nice having couple friends who actually get along. One game night, we're playing Codenames. Emma and I end up on the same team. Okay, the clue is 7, she says, grinning. Everyone groans. Really? I say. What? It's a good clue for these words. We argue playfully about strategy while everyone watches amused. You two have such sibling energy now, Sarah, who's also there, observes. Right? They bicker like brother and sister, Michelle adds. Emma and I look at each other. I guess we do, she admits. Better than the alternative, I say. We lose that round of Codenames, blame each other jokingly. The night continues with laughter and competition. Years pass, life continues evolving. Michelle and I have our first kid. Emma and Alex have their second. Our kids end up being friends. We do family playdates. Who would have thought, Emma says one day while watching the kids play. That what? That we'd end up here, our kids playing together, us being friends. Life's weird like that. Remember when I asked you that question? About the rating? How could I forget? Do you regret being honest? I think about it for a moment. Yes and no. I regret how I was honest. Should have been way more tactful, but the honesty itself led to growth for both of us. That's very diplomatic. I'm older and wiser now. Sure you are. Our kids run over asking for snacks. We spend the rest of the afternoon doing parent stuff. Michelle and I are driving home later, our son asleep in the back. You know what I was thinking? She asks. What's that? In like 20 years, when our kids are old enough, they're going to hear the story about you and Emma. Oh God, that's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be hilarious. They'll be like, Dad, you told a girl she was a 7. Can we maybe not tell them that story? Absolutely not. It's too good not to share. I groan, but I'm smiling. We get home, put our son to bed, collapse on the couch. Long day, Michelle sighs. Worth it though. Definitely. My phone buzzes. It's Emma in the group chat with Alex and Michelle. Thanks for today. Same time next week? Michelle responds before I can. Absolutely. Our place next time. I add, I'll actually cook something edible this time. Emma, I'll believe it when I see it. Alex, bringing backup pizza just in case. We all send laughing emojis. I put my phone down, look at Michelle. I love our life. Even with all its weirdness, especially with all its weirdness, she cuddles up next to me. We fall asleep on the couch watching some documentary about penguins. Life isn't perfect, but it's pretty damn good. Got a wife who loves me, a kid who's healthy, friends who actually care. Emma's happy with her family, no lingering drama or resentment. Everyone grew up, moved on, became better versions of themselves. Sometimes I think about that night she asked me to be honest. How different everything could have been if I had just lied. But then I look at my life now and realize everything worked out how it should. Emma wouldn't be with Alex, I wouldn't be with Michelle. Our kids wouldn't exist, our friendships wouldn't exist. Maybe brutal honesty wasn't the worst thing after all. It was just the catalyst for necessary change. Or maybe I'm overthinking it and sometimes people just need to hear hard truths. Either way, we're all better off now than we were then. Emma found someone who worships the ground she walks on. I found someone who appreciates my growth and imperfections. We both won in the end, just not with each other. And that's perfectly fine. A few more years pass, I'm at Marcus's wedding. He finally found someone. Emma and Alex are there, Michelle and I are there, basically the whole crew. During the reception, Marcus gives a speech thanking everyone. Special shout out to Anon and Emma for showing me that even bad breakups can lead to good friendships. Everyone cheers, Emma and I wave awkwardly. Also, Anon never asked me to rate anyone's attractiveness. The whole room laughs. Clearly the story has spread. It was one time, I yell back. More laughter. Marcus continues his speech. Later at the bar, Emma and I are grabbing drinks. We're never gonna live that down, are we? Nope, it's your legacy now. Could be worse legacies, I guess. Could be better ones too. We clink glasses, head back to our respective spouses. The party goes late, everyone's having a blast. At some point there's a group photo. Someone yells, "Everyone get in!" We all squeeze together, smiling at the camera. Emma's on one side of me, Michelle on the other. Alex and Marcus nearby. The photographer counts down. 3, 2, 1. Flash goes off, moment captured forever. That photo ends up framed in our house. Visitors sometimes ask about it, point at Emma. Is that your ex-girlfriend? Yep. And you're all friends? Yep. That's unusual. We get that a lot. It's become such a normal part of our life that it's not even weird anymore. Emma and Michelle text each other independently of me. They've become genuine friends, go shopping together sometimes. Alex and I watch sports together, complain about typical married life stuff. Our kids have play dates, we do joint birthday parties to save money. It's this whole interconnected friend group situation. One day my son, who's now 6, asked me a question. Dad, were you and Auntie Emma married? Oh boy, here we go. No, buddy, we dated a long time ago, but we were never married. But you're friends now? Yep, sometimes people are better as friends than boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh, like me and Sophie from school. Exactly like that. He accepts this and goes back to playing with his toys. Kids make everything simple. Tell Michelle about the conversation later. He's going to ask more questions as he gets older. I know, we'll figure it out. Should we tell him the rating story? Absolutely not. He doesn't need to know his dad was an idiot. Was an idiot? Present tense, babe. She throws a pillow at me. I dodge it, laughing. Our daughter, who's 3, toddles over asking what's funny. Daddy's being silly. Daddy always silly. Can't argue with that assessment. Time keeps marching forward, kids grow up, friendships deepen. Emma's oldest daughter is now 10, starting to understand adult relationships. She asks Emma about me one day. Emma tells me about it later. She asked if you were my boyfriend before Uncle Alex. What did you tell her? The truth. That we dated. It didn't work out, but we stayed friends. Did she ask why we broke up? She did. I gave her the age-appropriate version. Which is? That sometimes people want different things, and that's okay. Good answer. I'm not telling my 10-year-old about the rating incident. Probably smart. Though knowing how these things go, she'll hear about it eventually. Emma's daughter and my son are in the same class now. They're buddies. Occasionally they mention each other. Mom, did you know Anon's mom makes the best cookies? I did know that. She's been making them for a very long time. It's this weird full circle moment. My mom, who's now in her 60s, thinks the whole situation is hilarious. I never thought you'd be friends with Emma after everything. Neither did I, Mom. But I'm glad you are. She's good people. Yeah, we both grew up. About time. Mom still makes her famous cookies for everyone's kids. She's the favorite grandma in the friend group. Emma's kids call her grandma too. Michelle's parents live across the country, so my mom has essentially adopted everyone. I've got enough grandkids to fill a small army, she jokes. We have a big barbecue at my place for the 4th of July. Emma and Alex are there, Marcus and his wife, Sarah, and her husband. Bunch of kids running around with sparklers, adults drinking beer. Someone brings up the rating incident, as always. I still can't believe you said 7, Sarah's husband says. I was young and stupid, I defend myself. You were 24, not that young, Emma counters. Old enough to know better, Michelle adds. Why is everyone ganging up on me? Because it's fun, Marcus yells from the grill. Everyone laughs. I accept my fate as the butt of this particular joke. Later that night, after everyone leaves, Michelle and I are cleaning up. That was fun. Yeah, good turnout. I love our friend group. Me too, we're lucky. We finish cleaning, check on the kids, collapse into bed. Hey, Michelle says in the dark. Yeah? I'm glad you were honest with Emma back then. Really? Everyone gives me crap about it. Yeah, but if you hadn't been, we might not be here. Everything happens for a reason. That's very philosophical for midnight. I have my moments. We fall asleep, exhausted but happy. My face when I told my girlfriend she was a 7 out of 10, and it became the defining story of my 20s that everyone still brings up a decade later. That feeling when your ex-girlfriend becomes your wife's best friend and your kids are growing up together, and somehow everything worked out perfectly, despite that one brutally honest conversation.